Good day everyone, my name is Janet Zanda is Quimzon. So for today's presentation, I will be presenting my report on the importance of the open-ended tools and their uses in teaching and learning language skills, and I will going to discuss my topic that is all about using word in a scaffolding student learning in a language classroom. So I hope you guys can gain gain a new learnings from this topic. So let's go. Let Open-ended tools have become an increasingly popular in resource in teaching and learning language skills, no? So these tools are characterized by their flexibility, which allow a student to use them in a variety of ways and to develop our creativity and critical thinking. So the open-ended tools are not limited to a specific task or outcome, and they provide us the opportunities for learners to explore and experiment with the language in a more engaging and interactive way. So in this report, we will explore the various types of open-ended tools, no, and their uses in teaching and learning language skills. Okay, so we will examine the benefit and challenges associated with these tools, no, and provide us examples of how we can be used to enhance our language learning and experiences. So by the end of this report, you will have a better understanding, no, of the potentials of open-ended tools and how we can be integrated into the language and teaching and learning. Okay? So there are many open-ended tools available that can be used to teach and learn language skills. So here are the few examples, no? As you can see in the screen, no? Number one is the discussion. So it is open-ended discussion that can be used to practice practice speaking and listening skills, as well as to develop a critical thinking and cultural understanding. So the discussion it can be structured around a specific topic or theme, or they can be more pre-formed. So they can be particularly useful for developing communication skills and for encouraging learners, no, to express our opinions and ideas. So next is a writing prompt. So it is similar to picture prompts. So writing prompts is provide us learner with a starting point for our writing. So they can be used to practice different type of writing, such as the narrative, descriptive, or persuasive writing. So the writing prompt it can also be adapted to suit different level and interest. Okay. So next is the role playing. So this is an open-ended activity where learners act out different scenarios using the language they are learning. So role-playing can be used to practice speaking and listening skills, as well as to develop a cultural understanding and empathy. Next is pre-writing. So this is an open-ended writing activity where learners are given a prompt or a topic and asked to write continuously for a set of amount of time, so without worrying about grammar or spelling. So the free writing can be used to practice writing and fluency, creativity, and critical thinking. So next is the picture prompts. So these are the images that learners can use to inspire the writing or to stimulate discussion. So picture prompts it can be used to practice vocabulary, descriptive language, and critical thinking. So they can be particularly useful for learners who may struggle with finding the right words and to express their ideas. So all of these open-ended tools is nag-offer to learners the opportunity to use language in a flexible and creative way. Now let's proceed in using word in scaffolding student learning in a language classroom is an approach to teaching and learning that focuses on providing learners with the support that they need to build their language skills. So scaffolding is a term that used to describe the process of providing to support to learners as they work toward a specific goal or outcome. So, in language classroom, this can involve using the different type of words and languages structure to help learners understand new concepts and to express themselves more effectively. So, in this report, we will explore the concept of scaffolding in a language learning and the role of words in this process. Now, in a definition of scaffolding, as you can see in the picture, so the scaffolding is an instructional approach in which the teacher provides structured support to students to help them learn a new skill or concept. So this support is gradually reduced as the student become more proficient and confident. So the goal of scaffolding is to help students build their understanding and skills, by breaking down complex tasks into a smaller, more manageable part, and to provide them with the guidance they need to complete each step successfully. By providing this support, scaffolding can help students to become more independent and confident learners. Okay, so now let's proceed to the purpose of scaffolding. So the purpose of scaffolding is to support students in our language learning process, for our future students, by providing them with the appropriate level of support and guidance that they need to build in their language skills. So the teacher, as a future educator, with teacher is the rule is to provide the right level of support and guidance to our students, as they learn and gradually reduce this support as students become more proficient in their language ability. So that is the main purpose of scaffolding. Let's proceed to the several ways that scaffolding can be used in language classroom to support student learning. So as you can see in the picture, this is the some examples, So number one is the modeling. So modeling is an effective way to scaffold language learning by showing students how to use the target language, structure, vocabulary, and strategy and context. So for example, a teacher may model how to write a persuasive essay, by demonstrating how to write an introduction, body paragraph, and a conclusion. So we teacher can also use explicit instruction to teach the language features of a text type, like identifying the language features and advertisement. So that is the examples of modeling. Next is that can be used to support student learning is gradual release of responsibility, because it is a scaffold that starts with the teacher providing a high level of support and then gradually transferring the responsibility of the task to the student. So for example, so the teacher can provide a writing prompt, and guide the student through the writing process with explicit instruction before gradually releasing them to work independently. Okay, so next is the feedback and revision. So nag-provide ni siya sa student with a formative feedback and guiding them through revision is an important scaffold for language learning. So for example, teachers can provide feedback on student writing by highlighting the areas that need improvement, and then of course mag-provide po ta og specific suggestion for how to revise. Collaborative learning is also language classroom to support the student learning, because collaborative it is involved student working together in pairs or a small group to complete the activity or task. So this scaffold can help students to develop their social and communicative skills, and engage with the language in an interactive way. So for example, the teacher can assign a group project, just as that creating a presentation on a topic or writing a dialogue, or where the students are required to communicate and collaborate in the target language. So that's how important collaborative learning in the classroom. And the last is the technologies enhanced learning. So the use of technology can provide scaffolding for language learning by providing the student with antique language material, such as the videos or articles and interactive exercise that provide immediate feedback. So for example, the teacher can use an online grammar program that provide practice exercise and instant feedback to students, or use online discussion forum for students to practice writing and communication skills. So that's how essential in using technologies. So we need to apply, we need to utilize the technologies in order for a student, in order for our student to support their learning. Now in the last of my report, in which the another ways that word can be used in scaffolding in student learning. So, kanina, it's a ways din yon ng scaffolding. But, nag-focus yon sa magagamit natin that we can use in language classroom to support student learning. But now, we are now in another ways, Another ways that for the term word that can be used for scaffolding student learning. In language classroom, scaffolding is a powerful tool that can help a student gradually develop our language abilities. So one effective way to scaffold student learning is through the use of words, So by introducing new words gradually and providing opportunity for a student, or for a student to practice using them in a context. So we teachers can help our students to build their vocabulary in a manageable way. So additionally, scaffolding is this technique that can be used to support students in developing our reading, our writing, listening, and speaking skills. So in this report, we will explore some of the ways that word can be used in scaffolding student learning. So with examples of how we can be effectively implemented in the language classroom. Number one is vocabulary acquisition. So scaffolding can be used to support vocabulary acquisition by introducing new words gradually and providing the what you call this opportunity for students to practice using them in a context. So for example, a teacher may introduce a new words, as a teacher, and we can provide opportunities para sa tong mga student to use the words in a sentence. So it's either we can write a definition or synonym, or create a visual representations of the word. So that's importance of words, in scaffoldings and vocabulary acquisition. And next is grammar. Number two, grammar instruction. So it can make grammar more accessible by introducing simple structure first, and then gradually building up to more complex structure. So for examples is we teacher may introduce simple sentence structure and then gradually increase the complexity of sentence, by introducing dependent clauses or relative pronouns and other structure. So it is part of grammar instruction. Number three, it's about reading comprehension. So scaffolding can be used to support reading comprehension by introducing new words gradually and providing opportunities for students to practice using them in a context. So for example, We teacher or a teacher may introduce a new word in a text and provide a definition, context clues, or visual aids to help the student understand the meaning. So we teacher or the teacher may then provide opportunities for student to use the words in a sentence, no, or discuss the meaning with a partner. By doing so, we can assess, no, we can help our student to develop their abilities on how to understand the certain topic, the certain words, no, by applying reading comprehension. Next is the writing skills. So scaffolding can help students to build their writing skills step by step, no? So for example, a teacher may start with a sentence level writing, providing a model and guiding the student through the writing process with explicit instructions. So we teacher or the teacher may then gradually increase the complexity of the task by introducing paragraph level. So writing, paragraph level writing, and finally multi-paragraph essay. So by that, no, we can assess, no, we can our student can develop their writing skills, no, by the help of scaffolding. Sa pinakalas, no, so number 5 is listening and speaking skills, no. It is to help a student to build our listening and speaking skills. So for example, a teacher may start with a simple listening exercises like repeating sentences or identifying keywords, and then gradually build up to more complex activity like role plays, mga debate or presentation. So we teacher may also provide the explicit instruction on pronunciation, intonations, and other aspects of spoken language. So by doing so, we can help our students to develop their listening and speaking skills ability. Now, in conclusion, no, the open-ended tools nag-offer gid siya sa ato labi na ang scaffolding in a variety of benefit in teaching and learning language skills. So also provide us opportunities for a student to practice our language skills in a creative way and in a engaging way. Open-ended tools encourage a student, no, to our student to express themselves with freely, develop their critical thinking skills, and engage with the target language on a deeper level. So they can also be adapted to suit the needs of an individual student, no, and provide a more personalized learning experience. So by incorporating open-ended tools in a language classroom, we teacher can help our students to become more confident and proficient language learners. So overall, no, the use of open-ended tools offer a valuable approach to teaching and learning language skills that can enhance students' engagements and success in the language classroom. All be all, thank you for listening.